Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday, and hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. So, we're back in the barn. I have a little bit of management work to do because I learned some things yesterday while I was playing. So, first and foremost, we're actually starting to do pretty good on money again. Took a little bit to get it back up and running. The other thing is that this morning slash last night, I decided that I would go ahead and move all of my meth production from the bungalow to the barn because it really doesn't take up too much space. It consolidates everything, makes it much easier to deal with. I also went ahead and hired a janitor because it was starting to get kind of messy around here. I was getting tired of it. So, okay. Need more soil and I have to order some more. And some more fertilizer. Okay. Deliveries. Give this a moment. There we go. Fertilizer. Let's do 60 and 60. Destination barn. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Roomba named Juan. That's basically it's this guy here, George. Sorry. He's our Roomba. Also, a demonstration that let's see. Yep, good. Okay. So, a couple of things that I wanted to look at. First of all, what is your current setup? Okay. Oh, goody. Right now, I have green crack being mixed into dark fuel. And I have Granddaddy Purple being mixed into Granddaddy Purple. Why is that just... Alright, whatever. Yes. Okay. So, a couple of things that I've learned is that I can actually go ahead and set up each of the stations so that it has a particular drop-off point. And in that way, when one of the employees finishes that task, they will take the item and move it to that location. So, with that being said, what I want to do is I want to change this up. And I want to take, well, actually, I need to talk to you. Okay, and because that needs to get changed. What I want to do is that is going to get replaced. Okay. The green crack. The green crack is going to get adjusted. So from now on, I want Granddaddy Purple to go here. And then I want no, this to go here. And then here goes to there. So once this gets mixed, the chemist will then move it over to this mixing station. At which point, we get Sandra Garcia here. To then add, will be on here to there. Okay. And then yeah, that should be good. Okay. And that will drop off you go to there. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of our dark fuel for whatever concoction this is going to wind up being. Why are you just... I guess you're waiting for whatever's going to pop out. There it is. Well, the chemist should show up and move it. Yep, there he goes. Okay. Ah, awesome. And drop off some of the soil there. Good. What I need is that. Excellent. And how are you doing? You're fine. Good. Fix that momentarily. And I do have some extra shelves here to work with. And I don't know why I'm holding on to those. Don't need it. Oh, that's from when I was cleaning stuff up. That's fine. Okay. Just drop this off here. Drop you all. And this way I will have extras of everything that I need until I can remanage everything. There we go. Okay, so you are the Granddaddy Purple or Urkel. You are Green Crack. Cool. Let's throw you on there. You on there. And for giggles, we'll throw you on there. Okay. What else do I have in here? Nothing. Excellent. Oop. Little too much gusto. Oh no. Oh good. Molly's run out. Make a round to her. I need better AA. Yeah. Stuck. Oh, the bench. Well, this place does have a loading dock. I just noticed it. Or a loading bay, I should say. Yep, right there. And I love how the curfew is only for me. Everybody else walking around like there's just no problems at all. But not that outsider. We don't like him. Her. It. Boink. Okay. All right. There we go. So take our granddaddy Urkel. And, ooh, Chesbot. Let's actually move the spare bags that I have over here. There we go. Okay. So, I'm going to go on a very short rant here because it's something that actually kind of bothers me a little bit. Yesterday, I went and installed the Oblivion Remaster, logged into my brother's Games Pass account, downloaded it 121 gigabytes worth of game, started it up, went through the whole setup process. Wasn't too bad. Pretty straightforward. What bothered me was that once I started the game and I got to the character creation, they had changed the character creation process so that instead of choosing either a male character or a female character, you were choosing body type A or body type B. The reason why this bothers me is because it is supposed to be a remaster. However, it is very definitely a remake. They are remaking the game. They are not just upscaling it, making it look better, tweaking some things to make it more modern. Ooh, Fat Death. I like the sound of that. So, with that in mind, the other thing that is annoying is that not only are they changing it so that it's body type A and body type B or body type 1, body type 2, which is dumb. But that's the only time where that is ever changed in the whole rest of the game. They haven't touched the dialogue. Nope. And I'll get to that in a second there, Brockstar. I mean, if it was regular Oblivion, hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah, brother. But no, in this particular case, I got through character creation. The other thing that was missing was any sort of body modification outside of just choosing body type A or body type B. And I finished making my character, and I saved the game, and then I quit. Just quit out the game, and then uninstalled it. And it's for incredibly petty reasons, because obviously at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's not going to affect the overall gameplay. I'm probably never going to see it happen again. But it's for the fact that it was a change that was absolutely unnecessary. It is not reflected anywhere else in the whole rest of the game. In fact, I would be A-okay, and I would absolutely love it if a game did body type A, body type B, and then for the rest of the game, they referred to you as body type A and body type B. I would be 100% on board with that because it would be fucking hilarious. And it would be great. But it doesn't happen. So, with that in mind, I decided I'm just not going to engage with it. I owned the original Oblivion. I love it. It's a great game. I've played it a bunch. I'm also just going to go ahead and wait for Sky Oblivion to come out. And then I will play that a whole bunch. And it will be glorious. And that's my rant about the Oblivion remaster. Let's go ahead and pick up that. Because sometimes changes to old stuff just aren't necessary. Okay, that's the Fat Death. That is Granddaddy Urkel. Let's get the rest of the Urkel done up. And I'll check that in a second. There we go. Yeah, pretty much. And honestly, I don't know. If I was younger, I would probably be more excited about the remaster of Oblivion. But at the end of the day, just not. Like, the idea of it on paper is cool. But as things progress, more and more often, and especially in the case of Bethesda, it's just more of a cash grab. It's like a, the 17th re-release of Skyrim, you know? After a while, you just kind of get tired of it. And now I can get high quality pseudo. Nice. All right, let's also go ahead and I need more baggies. So that is 360. Oh, wait, nope. Yeah, no. 320, my bad. Okay. Well, that's just as dumb as well, but I was playing the the free version of it, so it doesn't really matter to me. And there's what's there to say? Oh no, look, Bethesda's being greedy again. Like, duh. When isn't Bethesda being greedy? Oh man, need more horse semen. Damn it. Game Pass. I was using Kintar's account. Awesome. And Gorilla Smegma. Yeah, it's one of those where, again, if I was younger, I'd probably be more excited for it. I'm happy that there are people who are interested in it and are excited for it. But in this day and age, I'd really just love to see more original titles. Like, so circling back to the whole body type thing, here's another great example of why it's stupid and why Bethesda and Bethesda titles always seem to be just kind of falling by the wayside. Because of Cyberpunk. Yes, give me that. Here, sell that, but I have more stuff. Wait. Cyberpunk did a great job of doing the whole male female body while also being able to adjust like your pronouns and stuff, change your voice, change your sexual characteristics. Suck it, guys. That's like, why couldn't they just do that with Oblivion? They're remastering it anyway. Excuse me, remaking it. Dark fuel, purple. That sounds like a totally Oblivion kind of thing to do. Yep. I remember back in the day, the first time that I had played Oblivion, my brother had borrowed his friend's Xbox 360 and Oblivion. And I was already out of school at this point. Like, I had already graduated high school. So I was home all day long with nothing to do. My brother was still in school, sucked to be him. Yes. Absolute. Daggerfall was great for that. But I played the hell nice out of Oblivion. I put probably a good 80 or 90 hours on the 360. Here, take this as well. You are making me money, Molly. Molly Moneymaker, that's your name. And you know, it's interesting. It's oftentimes we'll say, I miss being able to play games that I could get absorbed into. But really, the argument is, I miss having the time to get absorbed into a game. Because this one right here, I've been sucked into it for the past few days to the point where it's pretty much all I've been thinking about. How can I make it? How can I make my drug empire smoother? How can I make everything run better? That sort of thing. I think about it like I was thinking about it before going to bed. And then I woke up and I was like, okay, well, I'm ready to play some more. And I think it's one of those that it's it's not that there aren't any other games like that being made anymore, because there are. And it's not a graphics issue either. I know some people like to sit there and say, oh, well, graphics matter. It's like, not really. Not like they used to. Give me all the baggies. Yay. And drop off all of this. Nice. Okay. And then finally, there. I have spare baggies. I have some island ass. I need horse semen. Yeah. I think I remember those actually. And that was kind of what started it all too. I know it's one of those that this um I wish I had some on me. Where's the horsey? 120. Purchase. Is there an ATM here? I know that there have been a lot of drug games over the years. In fact, there was one that I used to play. Which version of Windows was it? But there's been a lot. I know that there was one for like the TI-86 calculators. I know there's been quite a few that were just in general existing. I know there was one that I played that was also text based. And the meth. Okay. And we're taking care of the bat death, which we now have here. Awesome. Let's go ahead. Yep, that sounds about right. All right, let's go give out some free samples, shall we? Here. Take that. Enjoy it. I love setting their heads on fire. Actually, what else have we got? George Green. Okay. Let's go talk to George Green. Here you go, officer. Do you want to try a free sample? If I leave the area and then turn around, cops might have gone away. Nope. There we go. Jeff. Then who's this other one? Doris Lubbin. You guys are just hard up posted there. Okay. I see how it is. That's all right. I ain't afraid of no law. And all right, Doris, where are you at? I believe she's in this house. Ah, hello, Doris. Oh, I got some spicy shit for you. And balding? Really? Nice. Let's see. Do I have... thought I had another trash can or two. I need more trash cans for back at the base. Okay, let's talk to George. Yeah. Nobody else in there. Okay. Ah, there he is. Here. I love that. I shall set your head on fire. And we'll just roll around. I don't know why, but it amuses me the idea that instead of a skateboard, you'd be running around on wheelies. Like, that would just be absolutely ridiculous. And also a really great way to say fuck you to the police. Nope, I already have some. That's fine. That off. Okay. Mix. Next. Oh, that's what's happening, is I don't have anybody. Ha. That's what was happening. Okay, there we go. That should solve that problem. Also, I'm apparently out of spicy shit again. I keep running out of spice and pills. Spice and pills. Um, let's go ahead and just make this, tomorrow. How am I doing on Suda? I need some more. Okay. Messages. Surely. I could do high quality. Let's just do regular pseudo disorder in about 4 hours. Okay. And then gas smart 160. 60. The barn. Okay. But other ingredients would definitely use a refill. And oh, awesome. Okay. Grab our ice cream dick, which just sounds terrible to say it like that, but it is what it is. And then no, not that. Yeah. I just love grabbing my ice cream dick. Oh man. Last night slash this morning, I wound up having a dream that actually kind of stuck with me. The part of the dream that was actually the cool part was that I was yeah, something like that. Got that. Um, but the part of the dream that actually like stuck with me was that I was inside a video game, or I was playing a video game, and I was on. I'd gotten onto a horse, and it was within the game world. It was becoming nighttime. The reason why that was a problem is that during the nighttime, all of these sort of undead would start sprouting up. And there was a whole bunch of just weak ones that were everywhere, scattered around. And the area was these sort of wide open rolling plains that periodically had hills that would jut upwards into sort of sharp angles. But otherwise, pretty wide open. And I was trying to ride back to my home base. And I can just kind of still vividly picture the character being this sort of tall, thin knight with full plate armor that was gothic styled and kind of rusty colored. Lots of sort of spiky protrusions, or at least where it would funnel out into these sort of spiky protrusions. And the horse was very stylized as well. Not like you would see in, let's say, something like Red Dead Redemption 2, but just a little bit more stylized in terms of something like maybe um, almost like if you took Samurai Jack and put it through an AI generator, like a real life interpreter kind of thing, and it came up with something interesting like that behind the super. Sort of that idea, but it was starting to get like running, racing through until the point where it was almost starting to become daytime again. But as I had been racing through, there were more and more of these. Not that one. This one. There were more and more of these weaker ghosts that were just building up until eventually I had to stop. At which point, I then that got it. When I stopped in an area that was a small depression where a wagon or a trebuchet or some other sort of siege engine had broken down. And when I stopped and got off the horse to try and start attacking, it was the sword that I had was sort of like if you mixed a flamberge with a claymore, in that it was a really long sword, but it had the handle guard on it that was kind of stylized like a flamberge. Plus, it had the additional second handhold above that, but it was the blade itself was about as wide as a claymore is. Need 640. 6. Take 40. Also. And for the most part, I was able to take out most of the smaller ghosts, if you will. But at this particular location, there was also one that was a little bit bigger and a little bit harder to kill. But just all in all, the entire dream itself was really cool. And I was like, this would be awesome in an actual video game. Actual open world game. Something akin to an Elden Ring, but not necessarily one. Get. Actually, we'll just steal it from over here. And there we go. Drop the Suda off there. Hey, what's up, Hollows? Need another set of baggies. Is the truck here? Yes, awesome. Get that taken care of. And also go hit up my dealers. There you go. She wants that free sample of ice cream dick. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Shoot. those off. Drop that off. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Doing. Now I need. Out of the way, buddy. Ice cream dick. More baggies. Actually, how are we doing on baggies over here? Okay, we're good. Get some more of this done. Excellent. Let's go ahead and take those and them. Let's go hit up our dealers. Also, any other potential customers? No, not really. Everybody's a customer now. At least everybody that needs to be a customer is a customer. So I'm just waiting for my next level up. All right. Let's see if Brad is in. Hey, Brad. Yeah, give me that cash. Here, have some. There you go. Nice. That Vintage Story is another one of those games that's been on my radar for a while, and I do mean to get it. How is it? I mean, as far as like you as a lover of Minecraft, how is it? True. Dude. Oh, Molly is out. That's not Molly. Where's my Molly? There she is. Yeah. I think it is designed to be a little bit more slow paced like that. Is that you? Molly! No, Molly. Nice. Okay. So much money. Let's go ahead and drop off some of this cash for laundering. Let's see. I think it's one of those that somebody took a look at Minecraft because I know it's based off of, or at least it's made by somebody who actually made one of the popular mod packs, if I remember correctly. And he was like, you know what? I want something different than what Minecraft offers. Go get some money going. But that is definitely one of those things like Minecraft definitely moves very quick. To a certain extent, now that I'm thinking about it, kind of ebbs and flows in a way. Whereas a game like Vintage Story, or even some of the mod packs that have come out, tends to try and slow the game down a bit so that you're not constantly moving at 120,000 miles per hour. So let's grab you. It's immersive. Yep. Which could be a good thing and a bad thing. Sometimes, if you're too immersive, it actually just makes it so tedious that you're like, well, why bother? And then other times, that immersion just helps kind of sink you into it. Exactly. Yep, I think that's what I had read, so I will absolutely believe you on that one, Rockstar. Haha, I got it first. Oh, you guys finished. Awesome. Okay. Such good music. Also, that's done. Let's resupply some of the extra bags here. And there we go. Okay. Ooh, I should probably make sure I'm also paying my employees. Fortunately, the janitor is cheap. Go. And here's an interesting thing about immersion. Some people feel like immersion, the only way to be immersed, is if the game is realistic and it adheres to the laws of our reality as close as possible. However, true immersion is not that it adheres to our reality, but it adheres to its own reality. So if for, let's say, 30 hours of gameplay, the game has done specific things, and then at hour 31, it suddenly breaks its own rules for no reason, that will oftentimes ruin a player's immersion. However, if it remains consistent throughout the entire gameplay, even if it's breaking the rules of our reality, most people will say that they are immersed in the game. And that, I would say 90% of the time, is true for everybody. Now, I can't say that it's 100% true for everybody because everybody has their own sort of gauge for what they feel is immersive, what is real or realistic. But it is definitely one of those things that is a good gauge for a game being immersive. Like this game, despite its graphics and despite its content, is incredibly immersive. Aha. Suck it. Yeah, see, like I can understand where their head is at. Because I too have had moments where I have stuck my head up my own ass. But I think in general, saying that VR isn't VR until you're like, you know, full sensory, this and that. Like, what? Yes. And that you cannot truly appreciate VR until you have actually appreciated VR. Like, I keep meaning to reinstall Half Life Alyx again now that I have the better video card. Because I would absolutely love to see how it plays now. It already played great on the 1070. I can only imagine how much better it play on the 4060. Yeah, that's the head wobble. That's the worst part. Because when you're in the headset, you don't get that. Oh, hey, there goes Brad. Ooh, I bet it's going to be so nice. Brad, I'll wait till you get to your tent. Hey, buddy. I will trade you. There you go. Go around, jackass. Ooh. Yeah. That's one of those. It's a blessing and a curse sometimes to have space, have a computer, but not have the space and the computer in the same spot. Okay. Molly is still got her stuff. Out of the way, buddy. Out of the way. All right, let's go check on Molly. See if she's ready for a re-up. Yeah. that's probably not what they would appreciate. Hey, Molly's home. Wow, and has already sold quite a bit. Let's actually. Yeah, you're good. Ooh, I know what I can do. That is also a possibility. Although then that negates the 4080. So it's one of those you have to kind of consider what your end goal is going to be. Let's see. I need a couple more trash cans. Thank you. Now let's head on back home. See what we've got ready and go from there. I kind of hope that Tyler's winds up expanding the town more and we actually get access to that highway. Like, I could absolutely see this game getting bigger and bigger. It isn't necessary that it gets bigger and bigger, but I could absolutely see it happen. And I would be totally okay with it. Let's see. 2. And then probably one. I know, right? That'll cover most of the area. All right. Fat death. Fat death. Mine. All mine. Bam. Looks like making another. $60. Also, how we doing on pseudo? Got 5 left. Awesome. Ass, fat death. Heavenly marijuana. Okay. Think we should be good. Let's see. Fat death, fat death. Got. Let's drop off the granddaddy purple. Take more of the fat death. Okay, there we go. Products, and I've got. Yes, Island Ass. And also Fat Death. Sure thing. And Let's make some money, shall we? Well, some more money. Awesome. Oh, I heard that. That's behind the diner. I had one last night that really annoyed me. I went to go to the deal. Dude never showed up. Like, at all. And I was like, where the hell did he go? To Island S. And it was our good friend Peter File, too. Oh. Yes, 100% that. Ah, there we are. There we go. Is there anybody who is a potential customer? Yep. It's the RB, which is not owned because there's nothing there anymore. Matt Hotel Bungalow Sweatshop. Okay, I see. So those are their standard. Okay. Says that I should come to. That definitely could become a problem. Then again, it may not necessarily be a problem at all, as in a way, it's actually saving you money. So, one shot. Nope. You're like, screw that. Ah, there you are. Neat deal. You wanted free fat death. No, that person's not on drugs at all. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn. You don't want none of this. Actually, they probably do. How? Uh-oh. All right, Brockstar, have a good one, buddy. Stay out of trouble there. And good. Oof. They almost got me. I think we'll sit here for a second or two and just wait for them to go away. Awesome. Nope. I need to empty, and then I can empty. Really do need find a way to get these guys maybe do this for me. I do indeed have 3 island ass. Yes. 9 crimson canary. Awesome. Which is just over here. And 3 island ass. There you go, buddy. Pleasure doing business with you. There is another potential dealer I could be working with. That is very bright. And what I'll do is first thing in the morning. Awesome. But first thing in the morning, we'll go ahead and go launder some money. Oh, really? 5 points away. That hurts. I need more of those. Deliveries. Need baggies. That's 320. Awesome. Let's also grab more of what we have. You there, or seaman. Get to work. That could be, yes, awesome. All right. First stop is the post office. Turn off my flashlight. Forgot I had it on still. That gets started. Next up, detour around to the laundromat for some more laundering. I don't remember. I think I need 50,000 for the new warehouse. Deal. Okay. Not here. Okay. Where are you at? Oh, you're on your way up. Let's talk to Brad. Because Brad is Brad. Yes, give me cash. Take some of that and some more fat death. And then we get to talk to Benji. Some more good stuff. Benji, thank you for your money. Fat death. Some good stuff. Now I saw there were a couple of okay. There were a couple of potential new customers, so we'll have to talk to them. Wanted fat death. Molly, take some more fat death. Awesome. Let's see if I can thread this needle. Yep, I can. So really at this point, what I'm doing is just trying to make as much money as possible so that I can start upgrading the next bit of stuff. Oh yeah, where was the Benji potential customer? Frankie Frank. Okay. Let's go hit up Frankie Frank real quick. Accident toxic tropic thunder. Here. Nice. Next, oh, now you show up. You want more fat death. And near the pawn shop. Let's just. Okay. 4 Island Pass. Oh, yeah, we're going to make all the money today. Meth sells so much better than me. We're behind the car wash. Which is. Oh, there he is. Okay. Central Canal. There. That's what I was looking for. And 6 fat death. Nice. Let's head back. See what's next. Also, not sure if anybody has noticed or seen it, but Keen Software House made an announcement that next Monday, I think it is. I have to double check that. I think next Monday. I do indeed hear this out. Nighttime. Okay. But next Monday, the new DLC should be dropping, or at least they are announcing it. I think that's when it's dropping. Which looks like it should be pretty interesting. It's kind of an overhaul of some of the systems in terms of like adding more NPCs, changing the NPCs, that sort of thing. Also, they are going to be adding the Space Engineers 2 controls as sort of a beta test to see how people handle it and if people like it in Space Engineers 1. So that should be interesting. Oh, ow. Let's see. More of you. That. How we doing on Meth'd? Perfect. Actually, I can just leave you here in a moment. And awesome. This is staying nice and clean. Oh, I'm out of those seeds. Need to grab some more. As well as fertilizer. Okay. Let's start getting green crack drying. Awesome. Okay. No. Drop that off. Okay. Central Canal is first. And you wanted Vat Death. Honestly, I could have just rolled up over here, but this will be fine. And you want 7 Vat Death. Awesome. Yes. Okay. Go to the pizzeria. Let's go. Nothing to see here, officers. And you wanted 4 Fat Death. There's nothing to see here, officer. I'm just heading to my bungalow. And you want 1 island ass. Don't we all? Let's see. Lee. Cats are pretty cool most of the time. Sometimes, though, I want to strangle mine. Yes, where are you at? Behind the diner. It hasn't been that long. Quit exaggerating. It has not been forever. Forever is an incredibly long time. Okay, where the hell is this person? Need to sell them stuff. I cannot sell them stuff if they are not here. Grab some more fat death. There we go. This person wants. Ah, there they are. Port Island ass. There we go. And here we go. On the way back home. Shut down. Let's just turn all the lights on. Okay. And then awesome. Let's grab what we have here. So, wow, already? Man, I go through that stuff quick. I do have quite a bit of fat death left, so we're good there. Fat death and island ass, that's what I'm after. And awesome. Hurry up. Almost there. Cool. Let's go ahead. Beautiful. And exquisite. Let's go see if I need to pay anybody. Coming up on that. Yep. Now, the only thing that I actually have kind of a little bit of a nitpick with is when you're picking up the money, depending on where you pick it up, you may actually hide the number under the cursor. I wish there was a way that he could set it up so that the number appeared above the cursor, so that it made it easier. No matter where you picked it up, you could see exactly how much that amount was. Other than that, that's one of my only major sort of nitpicks. Okay, everybody is good. Let us sleep until tomorrow. Yes. Now I'm an enforcer. And the docks have been unlocked. Awesome. Ooh. How much? Even better. I'm going to have to re-up that. Let's check to see where we're at. Probably have to make a trip out. Let's do some green crack seeds. Good still. Purple Daddy or Granddaddy. Granddaddy Purple. Probably want to buy some more fertilizer when I have the opportunity. Okay. Let's go do our money laundering. Especially because it just finished. And we'll also have to check at ATM to see if I can deposit any. Because I'd like to be able to buy another business for laundering purposes. And if I remember correctly, I need 50,000 for the warehouse. So we'll probably check that out too. I can. Awesome. So we're up to 27,000, which means I could technically get taco ticklers. Hey, Brad's here. Grab some stuff out of the van. Go. Watch it. I'm driving here. Oh, cool. Right. Let's see. Meg wants to Fat Death. Sure. File wants to. Doris wants. Fat Death. Okay. Honestly, I'm glad that Peter decided to find Meth'd. He deserves it. And let's go say hello to Molly. Oh, two of those are at the Western Wharf. Nice. There we go. All right. Oh, damn, they've already got the roadblock up. Those bastards. Heal. You guys out here yet? No, not yet. Okay. There's nothing right there, and yet there's an object right here that I keep running into. It's like there's supposed to be something there, but there isn't. I can jump on it. Weird. Oh, I see what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that. The washing machine. But the washing machine isn't where the actual collision mesh is. Alright. Want to got that. Sure thing. Well, damn. All right. Thompson Construction behind 50 threads. Okay. What the? Okay, so ducking on your own band causes some issues. That is strange, to say the least. Dump some trash into the ocean because fuck the fish. Oh man. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I went to bed kind of early last night. And I woke up early this morning, which annoyed me. Then I was awake for a little bit. Then I got like another hour of sleep. Let's close those out. Didn't I just... No, I didn't. Okay. Yes. Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's work our way around. Let's head over to sauerkraut. Actually, some sauerkraut does sound good. With hot dogs. I know we have hot dogs. Might have some for lunch. Actually, last night's dinner was really good. My sister had gone out shopping it was Tuesday and had gotten some crab rangoons. Nobody's in place. Okay. And so we air fried those, and then she also had gotten a box of. Wait, I think she's heading in place. Is that you, Peggy? Yes, that is. Okay. She'd also gotten this box of, they're basically, it's like if somebody made a really long Philly cheesesteak and then just cut it up into sections for individual packaging, which is really good. Those are cops. Okay. Next up, go to find the Crimson Canary, or actually, no, find here. Yes. Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to sit here and wait for this person to show up. Oh, I bet. Yeah, here he is. Here goes Peter. And then Crimson Canary, which is just over here. You want 3. 50 threads is okay. Then on the morrow, we will go hit up our dealers again. And you wanted 3 bat death. Trencherman once. Where you at? Behind the pawn shop. Okay. That's easy enough. Here you go. And let's see if this is. It did. Awesome. Free Island Ass. Absolutely. This is where it gets more fun. Let's see. Nobody here. No, let us not park in the police lot. That would be a bad idea, methinks. I can, however, park in front of my own post office. Because it's mine. Rat death. Find the casino. Yes. And there we go. Let's just hope they don't look inside of it. Oh, shit. It's going to take them a while to get here anyway. Oh, shit. Nice. There we go. Oh. Nope. Okay. Well, that's enough of that. Fat death. So. Ah. Ugh. Excuse me. Like some dust or something up the nostrils. There we go. Alrighty, I would say that was a successful day. Oh, that's right. I need a horse semen, which I do not has. All right. Go. Excellent. So what I'm going to do is take the products off the market for now. Awesome. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go hit up the real estate agents. Out of the way. Also drop off what we have. And we're going to see what our next business is. Let's see, the next property, yeah, 50,000, which is the docks warehouse. And the next business is the car wash. Yes. Which was way cheaper than I thought it was going to be. Awesome. So in that case, let's do 60. 60. Place order. And then I want 60 and 160. barn and loading dock 2. Actually, where is the car wash? Car wash. Awesome. Just down the street. Gas Mart. Aha. That must be it. Indeed it is. All right, we'll give that a second. I will be back in. Actually, I'm going to take a short AFK. And we'll just sit here like this. And I shall be. You know what? We'll just let it run. I'll be back in a few. Let me break. Okay. These poor headphones. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Launder. Launder. Oops. And it was the police. It's okay. I'm not too worried. Hey, yes, thank you, Brad. Thank you, Benji. And then finally, Molly. Awesome. So we're going to have about 12,000 going into our bank account. Another 11 on hand. This is a good day. And that goes here. Which would be awesome. Go away. That's good to go. All right. Now we grab the horse semen. Good for you, Molly. Honestly, grabbing the horse semen is not anything I ever thought I would be saying at any point in my life. And yet here we are. And like there are just certain phrases that as you grow up and as you grow older, you never really consider are going to come out of your mouth. And then they do, and you're like, well, shit. Go. Awesome. Right. wasn't a full 20. That is. There we go. Okay. And finally, there we go. I need. Actually, let's drop you on here for now. So I can move these over. And then order more, apparently. Deliveries. I need another 320. Awesome. Oh. Am I short on something? Oh, I'm short on pseudo. Okay. Messages. Surely. Be ready in 4 hours. Okay. Now, let's just go ahead and go to sleep. Behind Slop Shop. Okay. Which Slop Shop is. Where is that? Oh, that's the diner. That's over this way. And I just gotta take this. Excuse me. 640. Awesome. Yeah, that way I don't have to sit there and constantly like message the dealer and be like, "Hey, I need this." That cop can't churn. And I need some more of that and that. There we go. Grab the Red Bull. Well, the legally distinctive enough from Red Bull. Red Bull. And yes, we should be good there. Okay, let's go make our rounds. I know I already hit up the dealers for money, but Molly was complaining that she was out of product. Which, yay! There we go. Let's hope Brad's in today. He is not. Where is Brad? Oh, he's just down the street. Sure. You're welcome, Brad. Oh, you are in my way, aren't you? Grab some more stuff. Love how he has more money for me. And let's go talk to Molly next. And I do need to start looking at that new dealer and new customers for downtown. Aw. I was hoping I could take out the fire hydrant there. Nice. Alrighty. Awesome. Yeah. Alyssa Wood. Alyssa Wood what? What would she do? Anything else? I do. Awesome. This house? No. Must be this house. Yes, and there she is. Awesome. Next up, Genghis Barn. That is a great name. Genghis Barn. Dude with a mohawk. There he is. Awesome. And like within view of the cops too. That's the best part. Who else? Oh, I know where he's at. I know, right? Well, I like to be creative with the insults that I come up with. Cops are just like right there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Nice. And just got to return home. Drop off this crap. This is a glorious day. Picking up new customers, making more product. That is still a lot of bags. And awesome. Now it's gone. Let's. Ah, don't walk in front of me while I'm packaging. Doing. Need. Got 10. Okay. I want. Let's grab some of that. Nice. And package some of this stuff. Ah, the hell, eyes. Drop off that. And we're just going to try and get as much different stuff as possible, and more so to try and just get rid of a lot of our surplus and overflow. Because I have a whole bunch of leftovers from stuff that I don't necessarily need. And a lot of it I could just push off onto. No, I want that back. Thank you. There we go. Awesome. So all of that other money is getting laundered correctly. See how you guys are doing. get all of you paid. Had to stop for a second so that I could ban a bot. Mm-hmm. Bad bot indeed. Okay. Let's grab some more of you. Oh no, police curfew. Well, time to go break the law. Here, have some of this. I know, right? Awesome. Well, damn, Elizabeth. Here. Don't have any of that. Fine. She apparently still liked it. Ah, Matt and Cooper. Yes, here you go. Alrighty then. Okay, so for downtown, no, for docks. The supplier is either going to be actually the only other person I need is Billy Kramer. There you go. Hey, what's up, Matt? Okay, apparently Billy did not like that. That's okay. We'll get Billy later. Oh, it's lunchtime. Nice. Oh, yeah. I mean, technically, yes. We were all here earlier. I know, right? It kind of does. Billy's gonna get it this time. All right, that's 160 and another 60. Actually, you know what? No. Let's switch this up with motor oil. Place. Wow. Matt, what have you been smoking? Can't even remember when you've been here. I mean, in all fairness, I forget that I've been here too, so. And it's my street. Let's finish this off. That's fair. When you're on like no sleep at all, things do tend to blend together. Honestly, I'm all right with that. If my presence, my voice, my just constant yapping can help people get sleep, awesome. All right. Seeds, soil, and fertilizer. Ooh, I'm gonna have to order some more fertilizer. All right, let's go make our usual deliveries. Oh God, no! You can only do it while I'm streaming. So you're just gonna have to change your sleep schedule around the points where I'm streaming. That's all right. I don't have to answer. You forget that I'm an ass like that. Let's start the money laundering. Oh, whoops. That's fair. Crazy hump day. That just sounds like regular hump day. And oh, I'm all out of cash. Nice. Brad, get back here. I got some shit for you. And there you go. And is that Benji that I just saw? Yes, it was. Right, get back here. There you go. And I will just drop off some stuff with Molly. Hey, there's my girl. She's absolutely killing it. Awesome. Yeah, cross your fingers. There we are. Okay, so one of the things that I have been neglecting to do is to fuck with police. I've had days like that where it felt like it was enough chaos and ruin for basically the rest of my life. Especially when I was working retail. Good lord. It's like, I don't need all of this. Why are we like this? Actually, what I ought to do is just drop those off in there. And it needs a dedicated skateboard slot. That's what it needs. Oh God, I absolutely loved working customer service to a certain degree because, and especially if I got those people who started getting loud because they weren't getting their way, or they would try and be all threatening in their presence and whatnot. Because, first of all, a lot of them would be like 5'9", 5'10" tops. And I'm 6'4", standing at the window staring down at them. And they'd start getting loud and angry because they weren't getting their way. And I would just smile and be more and more and more polite. And the angrier they got, the nicer I got because I knew it was pissing them off. I was like, go ahead and get as loud as you need to be because it's not going to make me do what you want. And it really was the best thing to do. I would like to purchase some fertilizer. God, fertilizer's expensive. Absolutely. That was just one of those things that I learned while working customer service is most of the time they were angry because of the fact that They expected to get their way. It was easy for them to be like, look at how angry I am. Now you owe me something. And if instead you came at it as polite and as nice as possible, and you smiled in their face, and you just did your job, one of two things would happen. They would either calm down because they realized that being angry wasn't getting them anywhere, or they would get even madder to the point where then the manager would step in and be like, hey, I'm going to need you to calm down or leave. Well, this person is just helpful and they're just smiling at me and they're not capitulating to my anger. Yeah, and let's do another 40. Really the best way of handling people like that. And I had an indirect threat, which was hilarious to me, in that there was this older gentleman who was eavesdropping on a conversation that I was having with a client at the window. And I felt bad for her. Oh, I still had plenty of soil left. Awesome. I felt bad for her because unfortunately the hard drive was crashing on their laptop. They were in a sticky situation where the husband was between jobs, so he couldn't afford to have the hard drive sent off for data recovery. But there was a lot of important information on the hard drive. And she was just emotionally at her limit and just broke down in tears. And I felt bad, but there was nothing that I could actually do. You know, like there's just only so many things that we are capable of doing. And that was just that situation. Tokyo ass. That is great. Stupid chemist, I'm doing your job. Oh yeah, I gotta move the. Ooh, that's gonna get to be something new. But the older gentleman who had been eavesdropping, wound up telling. I don't quite recall. I think she did wind up becoming a long term client of ours just because of the way that I wound up handling it. But the older gentleman who had been eavesdropping then later said that if I had gone out to the parking lot after that, he would have beat my ass, and if I had made his mom cry like that, he would have shot me and killed me. And I heard this from one of the other coworkers, and I started laughing. I thought it was absolutely hilarious because the guy had no clue what was actually going on and had no idea about why she was crying. Just that she was at the window with me, she started crying, therefore I was a bad person. And it's like, dude, you're dumb. But it's amazing how many times I got threatened because of that shit. A lot of the white knights who didn't know any better. Let's grab that. It's like, if you were paying attention to the conversation, you would have walked away with a clue. There we go. But that's okay, because again, it never bothered me. I always found it comical. Oh, hey, awesome. No, I need. Actually, I could probably just put you guys here for right now. Awesome. What I'm trying to do is I want to use up the last of the green crack. Because then what I can do Oh, yep. Again, I don't. I will never understand the necessity for people to be physically violent like that. I get the desire. I absolutely understand that feeling of I want to get even. But I cannot understand why people actually try and go through with it, where they will sit there and go through the effort of doing the physical harm to things. But people gotta people. Fucking idiots. Let's grab some more of that. The meth going. That's almost done. Oh, I mean, okay. That was something to witness. Death Thunderfuck. Wow, that is probably the greatest name I have ever heard. That's not a bad idea. Speed bags and heavy bags. I think both are going to be necessary. Oh, we're done over here. Awesome. Yeah, Death Thunderfuck. It's sedating, it's spicy, and it's slippery. I'm all for it. Okay, let's go ahead and do the sleep thing. Exquisite. Oh, and let's grab some more of this. Whoops. Let's grab some of this. You are still good on pseudo for now. Although I'm fast reaching the point where I'm going to need more. You are good on seeds. Oh, I'm going to need to get some more of those. Nope, they're emptied. Awesome. It's kind of noticing that trash bags were kind of filling this thing up initially. And then apparently it has been emptying it out. Also, I found a gnome. It doesn't do anything that you found it, at least nothing that I'm aware of. But I found a gnome out here. Here he is. Yeah, doesn't do anything, but I found him. So that made me happy. It also makes me wonder, though, what other sort of Easter eggs are scattered around. Oh, sweet. Okay. We started packaging the Thunderfuck yet? Actually, I've got to package that. I absolutely want to package the Oh God, what have you done? Nice. That's fantastic. Uh-huh. No, I saw that. Oh man. That was a good sandwich though. There's my knife. Oh yes. So my mom had gone to Hobby Lobby because they were having a sale on fabric. And so on her way home, I'm guessing, or while she was there, I don't know which, she picked up a bag of Reese's for me. Hells yes. Hey, if you can make it here before I finish eating all of them, I'll gladly share a couple. Oh no 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 no! Your bitch ass has got to walk here. That's how that works. Let's see. We still have Fat Death to go through, or both, or all three. All right. My address is 1111 Go Fuck Yourself Lane, all mine, U.S. And I need some horse semen. I need meth. Begin. What are you talking about? That's totally. I would never lie about such a thing. Ever. Let's grab this stuff. And grab those. That is an awkward situation to be in. However, it was also really fucking funny. So I'm on board with this. Let's go with that particular lore. Somehow my brother is my mother. And let's get this packaged up. There we go. Well, no, it's actually a very good thing that my brother isn't my father because my father is dead. That's going to be real fucking awkward. Well, let's grab the meth. I need more baggies. Um, I mean, that's not necessarily outside of the realm of possibility for most of the southern United States and probably parts of the northern United States. Hell, that's not outside of the realm of possibility for most of the fucking world. Shit be crazy. Wow, totally missed that one. There we go. It's 4 a.m. Go to sleep. And I don't wanna. See? All right, let's go ahead. Go do our dealer rounds. Let's hope Brad is home. I feel like tracking his ass down yet. Nope, nope, nope. Come here, Brad. That is a good point. It has stayed fairly clean. Now, granted, I'm also not running over everybody, so there's that. Some more Death Thunderfuck. Honestly, I really think that should be my porn name from now on. Is Death Thunderfuck the Third. There we go. That's my porn name. Give me all of your money. Awesome. Death. Granddaddy. All right. Wee. And stupid curb. Molly is such a go-getter, I swear. Yes. Yes, that's what that is. Thunderfuck Avenue is the street that I live on. Death. Okay, so products. Oh, also, here's something fun I found out. There we go. If you crouch on the van, it does weird shit. That's one way to get it out of there. I know, right? I'm just gonna crouch on top of my van real quick and get it to move into this parking spot. Megly. Western. Okay. They really are. Yes. I do indeed. Okay, he wanted the rat death. Is there any other? That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted here. Let's go talk to Billy Kramer, who's over here. Spicy. You mother. I'm about to beat Billy's ass. Next to the statue of the West Park. Oh, okay. Should have rolled his ass over. Dude. There you go. Ooh, come here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Honestly, as nice as the van is, and especially for carrying lots of stuff, rolling around on the skateboard is a lot more fun. You want more fatness. There you go, buddy. Let's... Actually, let's go grab my van anyway. And then go launder some money. It might very well be. I do miss playing some good Tony Hawk. Like, Tony Hawk 4, I think is the one that we played a lot. That one was always a lot of fun. The casino, absolutely. And then Underground was also pretty good too. I know they're making new ones, and I know that they're bringing out remasters. Oh, darn. Ah, Brad's doing his job. Good to see him out there. And launder. Then we hit up the post office. Town region. Okay. Boom. Awesome. Where is... Bud's Bar. Got it. I actually have one of them on PC. I'd have to look to see which one it is. Actually, which one do I have? Tony Hawk. I have the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. Yes. Why, yes, I do. Shipping containers. Got it. Okay. Let's get these two first. And Randy's bait tackle. Okay, I know where that is. Okay. This is behind the casino. No, this is. Bud's Bar. Man, cops, you just are terrible at this. And I know Tony Hawk 3 and 4 are coming out later this year. June, I think it is. And it'll be, they're definitely putting it out on the Activision launcher. Because they've been hyping that up like mad. Big deal, you want 7 Death Thunderfuck. You're welcome, sir. That is a lot of money. Yes. Awesome. Excellent. You guys are just over here. 6 Fat Death. Actually, here, just take those. All right, and then containers at the docks. This guy. All right, and you want awesome. Oh, that's a tree. Trent, absolutely. This construction site. A little bit out there, but I got you. Beep. Nothing to see here. There you go, buddy. And the curfew beginneth. No. You guys, you're so funny. They're not getting me. I believe we should be. Awesome. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Auto shop. Oh, that sucks. I mean, all right, fair enough. Consider it disregarded. Oh, it is real though. Like I totally understand. Like you buy a game at full price, the very next day it goes onto a Steam sale. I've had that happen a couple of times, and like a really good Steam sale too, like 50 to 75% off, and you're like, you sons of bitches. Yeah, exactly. There's Philip. Yeah, Steam is actually one of the few companies who's really good about sort of that sort of stuff. I think that's why Steam has, and Valve for that matter, have lasted as long as they have because they actually do care about their customers. There are a lot of other companies that really don't. Nice. Let's this. Yes. Again, another W for the Valve 200. There we go. Just have to go and pick up some cash tomorrow. Hey, pick up our cash tomorrow from our dealers. There we go. And we sleep. Damn. That was actually some good money on that day. Yes. I know, right? Well, fortunately, it's not the dealers, it's the employees. So, yay. No, I don't have enough room. That's fine. Let's go ahead and under 160. 60. Well, somebody's got to, keep an eye on them. That's the best way to do it. 20. Or loading dock 2. And it's only a little sus. I call it one of their employment perks, since they don't get health insurance. Instead, they get to sleep with the boss. All right, Brad, where you at? Oh, Brad's out there. Okay, cool. Oh, Brad's in the car. And he's at work. Don't go in there. Seriously? Yes. This way. Okay. Molly is out dealing. Good for her. There you go. Hopefully soon I will get put in contact with another dealer. Alright, where's Molly at? Benji. Ah, there she is. Where'd she go? Oh, she's about to pass me. Thank you. Take some of that. Yes. Awesome. Let's talk to, and he's out as well. Where did I see him at? Oh, basically headed in the direction I need to go. Thank you. Nothing like swinging by and just picking up stacks of cash. Yes. Thank you. And Awesome. Roll on up this hill. Awesome. Just answering drug calls right next to cops. Jesus, yes. $17 of it. There you go. I need to go pick up some more. Those guys look like campus police. Let's pick up a little bit more. Bat death. Okay. Unload those here in a little bit. Jesus. Okay, let's go hit up West Warehouse Warp and Crimson Canary. So Crimson Canary first, because it's literally right here. Go. Go to west. Awesome. He was laundered. Just about have like another day or two and I should have enough to get. Oh, I see. But another day or two, and I should have enough to get dollars. Warehouse. Which, yay. 110. Yes. Let's go hit up the Central Canal since it's right over here. You again. Sure thing, buddy. Of course. Yes. Although I'm getting low on the Death Thunderbolt. Let's see. Oh, you're waiting for Benji. Let's check behind the casino real quick, just in case there's somebody there already. Excellent. Now I just need Genghis Barn to show up. Oh, wait, no. Javier. That's who I'm waiting. All right, Javier, hurry up. And then we'll just. Heal. Underneath the south end of the overpass. Okay. That way. Where are you at, Javier? Okay. Well, I don't have all day to wait. Is Javier coming up this way? Javier is not. Well, we'll just double back. Oh, no, I had that wrong. Whoops. That was my fault. Go.
Huh?
6. Second. Oh, sweet. Now I have a connection. Cocoa plants. Awesome. So, fortunately, no, I do not. Products. All out of that. And Salvador Moreno. Cool. So that's what I will probably do when I get the docks warehouse. Start looking at setting up cocaine. Hell of a busy dealing day. That is a good amount of money. Let's drop this stuff off. I know, right? Get all of that. grab that pretty easily. You're done. And the motor oil. And finally, the chili. There we go. You and this is the easy part. Making a quick sale. For fat death. You're all set. You see your fat death, fat death. Okay. So I mostly just want to get rid of the rest of my fat death. This sounds so weird. But I want to get rid of the rest of that, and then I can just switch over to the Death Thunderfuck as my main strain that I'm selling. So let's drop off that. You want and also, how are we doing? Awesome. And I need to get my hands on more pseudo. Okay. So we'll take care of that at some point. Didn't that get transferred over? Oh, there he goes. Also, here's a fun one. It's got a couple of games in it. Oh, damn. Because what awesome game doesn't need? Yeah, exactly. It honestly doesn't help. The TV is black. With a black background. That's fine. And then egg run. Ah, no. Okay. Enough dicking around there. Yes. I mean, obviously, it's been other systems games before, but it's best known as the Google web browser I have no connection game. Alrighty. Let us, I think, go ahead and wrap up this for today. Actually, no, not yet. Let's go launder some money first. Maybe. Also, products. Let's turn this off for now. Launder. Let's hit up the car wash. Nope, that's not the car wash. This is the car wash. Well, they've sort of found me a couple of times. Like they've gotten close to getting me, but I'm like just too good. I've actually been shot at a couple of times so far. That's true, it really is. But I don't think they're looking that hard. They're like, you know, we care, but at the same time we don't. Nope. Okay. There's Brad. Let's go talk to him real quick. Nice. Thank you. Awesome. Let's go meet up with Benji real quick. That's true. If it wasn't for me, the town would have no economy at all. Where's she at? Oh, just down the street. Maybe people just don't have bladders. Maybe it's like in this particular dimension. Which is funny because they have energy drinks. Yeah, so maybe no kidneys, no liver, no energy drinks. They can walk around with their heads on fire. So why do they need bathrooms? Seems legit. Also, skateboards roll forever on a flat surface. I like this place, honestly. Actually, no, let's keep you in there. Yeah. All right, it looks like we are now with just the Death Thunder part. Indeed. So, in all fairness, like this place isn't so bad. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. So there we go. Actually doing pretty good on money making. We're almost at the 50,000 needed to buy the dock warehouse, which is the last of the buildings that we can get currently. We also have unlocked a dealer for cocoa leaves, so that way we can start moving towards cocaine. Hopefully, what I'll probably do is again, like tonight, just make a whole bunch more money, and then that way, when we get started tomorrow, we'll have a good platform to start off with, and we can go from there. Other than that, though, that is going to be it for today. As always, thank you all for joining me on these misadventures. So glad to have you guys along for the ride. You all have a wonderful day. Stay out of trouble, and remember, if you get caught, I don't know you. I will catch you guys tomorrow.